What is good, everybody? You know the drill, what we're watching, why we're watching. Here comes a 999 made a Ayo Haru success. I recorded the last hour because I was like, oh yeah, gotta record. And I was like, oops, forgot about the first part of the video, but it's all good. So this is already the first game, so it's still very early on. And we set up 1 or 2 runs, but not important for how the run goes. We did start with the Genius notepad item thingy, so that's what we're gonna see. And this is my voiceover is obviously recording over after the fact, so I can kind of walk you through what I was thinking at the time. I think I didn't really pause much or anything, so it should be pretty quick through. First goal of when I'm starting up is to try to get the big fever right around July 1st, so that way we can get the nice event that lets us boost all the girls and all of our teammates. So you can see me trying to manage the meter up until that point, balance the red and blue so I don't hit the fever before. So I'm just kind of stalling that out. Nothing crazy yet. We do know that we're gonna get a Genius Good Job event soon, which we have not gotten yet. So I typically try to level up my top speed as much as I can before Good Job shows up, and also learn as many breaking balls as I can just to try and get the cheap ones while I can. And here Good Job is. This is very sad because I used the item and obviously I'm going to hit 999, but in this event you can get either, you learn a new breaking ball no matter what, then you get either 1 or 2 breaking ball upgrades, and then you can either get good sense or just get nothing. So I learned the knuckle curve here. I pick upgraded knuckle curve, I think. Yep, and I didn't get another upgrade and I didn't get good sense. So that's like worst case for the Good Job Genius item. But it's still not even gonna matter. So it just shows there's a large process window to try to get 999. Still leveling up. So now that I've gotten the Good Job event, it's kinda, you can do whatever, but there's a couple different things. You can kind of hope that you get Good Job again with the surgery, which you have nothing to, if you brought the Good Job Genius item, then you don't know if you're going to get a surgery event or not, but I will get lucky later on. You can kind of plan for it if you bring the scalpel, because Good Job, if he hasn't shown up for you randomly, he will show up at the very end of June week 1. So you can plan for that if you choose to bring a scalpel. I think bringing the scalpel is actually better overall. So once I know that Good Job's gonna come, I try to bring my control and stamina up to 90-90. So that way when Good Job gives you the surgery, it gives you +10/+10. We'll see here that Good Job shows up earlier than I was hoping, but we'll never turn down a Good Job, so it's still all good. So here you can see I'm still trying to manage, how do I want to manage the meter here, because I'm trying not to hit it too early, but then I say fuck it and I'm just going to get into the blue fever here, because I can still get the red later on. Blue, we get the first event of Bashiki. Obviously if you saw the thumbnail, we actually don't even learn an original pitch, which is sad because we'll see for other reasons, but I would have had plenty of room to do that. And here once again I'm like, ah crap, do I really want fever? I don't want it. So it's kind of a waste of the blue meter because we went into the blue fever before July, and we have no vitality, so I can't even like really use it. I'm resting on this turn, which is just a waste of the blue meter, but the important thing is being able to get into the big fever for July. That's what I'm setting up here. And learn. I try to level up the breaking balls as I go, just to, in case Good Job shows up. We're always trying to make it as like less expensive as possible. If you level up, say 2 to 3, that's much cheaper than going 3 to 4, especially when he levels up all your breaking balls with the surgery. It's always a good idea to level up the breaking balls as you go. No beach event on this turn, so I think if the big thing about trying to hit 999 at this school is just spam the blue meter as much as possible and get all the abilities super cheap. So you can see on the guy in the thumbnail. He has like every single pitching ability for the most part, with some golds too. And that's kind of because we spam the blue meter the whole time. You should get plenty of points as long as you like win out and everything. I think this guy had good injury luck too. I think he never got injured, which is always nice. That can always suck. See a game here. Go. We'll have some spicy games. Obviously, the better you perform, the more points you get, and I do play on expert when I make a pitcher, so that way I get the most points possible. But you do have to try to dot up or it's a bad time. Some were from the fiance asking about Fort. Chance, got him. Alright. Go, go, go. First and third. Watching it back because I don't even remember what happened in some of these games. Being dumb. Have chance again, let's see. Back to the game. Points. Guy didn't have too many character arcs finished either, which is but what are you gonna do? Big thing is getting good sense. So you can see here, this beach and umbrella one's like the best one you can get, and then you do the bottom option. You're gonna get a boost to your entire team, and then all the girls are gonna love you too. And here I'm going to start. So the next meter where you want to be in the fever is the 4th week of September. One of those events, depending on the people there, that can give you a power in drink or whatever, which is pretty nice, but there it was just good for the meter and I knew I had no vitality, so I said screw it and I'll just take it. I think I end up not getting into the fever for this one though. Or maybe that's November, I forget. Ideally you're in the big fever, but the control practice is nice as a pitcher, because it's less stamina and less chance of getting hurt. Points are important. Vitality back, yep. Let's see. Checking my breaking balls. Probably go red here, yep. That meter. Again, because if you don't do that, which was sad. Although the green calendar events are like tempting and stuff, like to progress, let's say, that original pitch storyline, it's really not worth it, because on the best possible players, if you're trying to like hit 999, get optimal stuff, if you're gonna like waste turns basically, you could do a practice and then still get that event, let's say. So like that's ideal versus foregoing your practice or foregoing your event thing and then getting those storyline events. And there is time and place for them, like if you're like trying to stall out your meter and stuff, but for the most part it's not worth it. Depends what you're going for though, for sure. If you really want an original pitch, then yeah, obviously take those when you can. I'm trying to do it out again, and this is gonna put me into the fever. One little trick, whenever you're doing like those like side event stuff, you pick like the option for what you're gonna do, it's always more on the meter than it looks like it. So I think that was one where it didn't look like it was gonna put me in the fever, but I know that I get a little extra when I actually do it. Careful of that if you're trying to like not get it too early. And here I know that I want to be in the fever before this turn. The verses and the other one both get me in and I can't get hurt. And when you go into the fever, like this, you get the little extra cards or whatever for the practice options where you can pull those up if you press square. So there she put me into the I think she's level 5 now, so I know that I have a chance to date her, and you'll see that I end up dating that chick. Not my favorite one to date because she gives you a random breaking ball like discount, and she ends up giving a breaking ball discount that I don't have. So then you can see I'm like trying to base my whole thing of trying to get a original pitch that goes in that direction, but then I never end up getting it, and it's sad. So it's kind of a waste. But she does give you the thing that makes vitality on Valentine. Oh no, I was like, screw it. Let me see if I can get a decent event, get some vitality back. Buddy, yeah. Shuffling the practices around and stuff, which is kind of nice. Also, this guy's named Hunter, as they have the crossover going on right now in the app for Hunter x Hunter, or Hunter Hunter, not Hunter. GGC. Back. Typical strategy for leveling the guys up. Wait until after Christmas to see which girlfriend I get, because the girls usually give a discount to something. So like green haired chick gives you control, the rabbit ears or cat ears or whatever gives you the stamina, brown haired chick gives you top speed. So I always try to wait. After Christmas. But then also I've been trying to wait because I've seen the mates mob characters basically with the pink exclamation point give discounts to like top speed, stamina, control. So I keep being teased by that, trying to wait, and then I'll get a good job before. So like you'll see that I actually was hoping to up my top speed or control and stamina to 90 before that happens, but I actually end up getting a good job before I level that up, so which is why I didn't hit 100 on this guy. I'm nowhere near where I want to be on the meter right now. I know that basically in 2 turns, or not this turn, but next turn, I typically want to have the meter full. And I'm out of stamina, so I might even end up sleeping, and it's like surprised. I'm a pussy. Second one here gives you strength, but it doesn't really matter. You can do any option. I'm like, oh yeah, definitely not hitting. So say screw it and take the breaking ball. I'll definitely get at least the blue meter up before 11 week 4, which is like the big event. So might as well just take the cool practice, which is the breaking ball. And once again, I can clearly see I'm gonna hit the practice. I think I might go with the sleep here. Reality training, because then I'll have a pretty full meter to get the blue practices in. Reality back, and then I have basically two practices to get all the tips. This one, the top option, gives +1 to your max vitality, which I don't know why the mic just shut off randomly, that was weird. But here we go back. Yeah, now I knew I get a bunch of 2 practices like that, where I just get a shit ton of tips. I always level up the pitcher if I'm a pitcher, because you can give the original pitch, and the higher his eval, the better your pitch is. Here I do the 3rd one, which has them, and you can see I'm in fever, and he didn't go up anymore, so that means he's already at max. So I know that he's giving me an A if I learn a pitch from him. Here I get the brown-haired chick as that thing. Doesn't really matter, you can see it would have let me date her if I did that option over there. But I think I need to do 1 more date at this point to get red-haired chick as my girlfriend, so I know I'm just gonna go with that at this point. Plus, if I'm using a genus item, I know that, so that was a good example though. So I could have picked that green event to use her, but then it like was not worth it at all, because then I just on the turn got her anyway. But now I know I gotta do a date again, so I think I just go with the date. I'm gonna go run and get my charger from my headphones. I'll be right back, but it's just gonna keep going. Not important. Red-haired chick's gonna give me a present next turn, and it's gonna be a oh no, on Christmas. Shoot ball direction. See if I make it back in time as I walk. Let the fiance play on the PS4, but we don't have the charger anymore, so I had to let her borrow the home charger. I don't even know if it works from that room. We'll see if that goes in there. Anywho, that's Yabe's 3rd event. We get Top Gear. And that's the present. They can also give sometimes 2 presents. Very rare. Sorry, I just had to stick the charger in there. See, I'm greedy. A lot of times it's just points, but it can be just ability tips. Like top speed. Not that time. A point, second one vitality. That's typical. Got it. You can get lucky and unlucky and get lesser or more points, but other thing to keep in mind, you'll have a challenge on February week 1. If you have a girlfriend before that New Year's event, you shortstop. So here's good job. And obviously I'm gonna succeed, but shit. So normally I level up right before that. So like in 4 more turns, I would have already leveled up to 90-90 on the control stamina and gotten to 100. But now I'm EE instead, so I still have to level those up. And typically, I do that before the challenge, especially when I don't have a girlfriend, because then you're facing the red-haired dude, Hinoa. Oh yeah, I know their names because they're on our tournament teams, but Hinoa is the red-haired dude, and then you also have Izayoi, the shortstop, sister of the Amazon. If I'm facing the red-haired dude, I definitely want to level up before then, because I'm like, oh shit, I have 1 at bat, I gotta be as good as possible. Versus the other shortstop is a hitting challenge, and he has to just get like not that many hits, so it's pretty easy. Level him up. So once I started dating this chick, I was like, I'm probably not gonna level him up. It's from my team. Control or stamina discount, but I don't end up getting it. Practice there because there was not a lot of people to give tips, but yeah, the scout ends up showing up, which is nice. Go with that. You bet. Over a half an hour to go, my word. I don't know what the actual number is for this, but if you're facing Hinoa, I'm not sure how many points you need for this. Get 30, I think you 5, you might get it still, but get if it's 100% of the time if you get perfect 30, but I'm pretty sure. Boom. Not a huge deal because my have it, so I'm like, yeah, whatever. Bottom one gives you more breaking ball points, so I just picked the bottom one. Nice. Next big thing that's coming up is April. OBs will start coming up and they can teach gold. That'd be game 3 online. I'm like, what am I gonna do? So the one thing I try to do when those OBs come, is I try to set it up so that I get a full blue meter on the turn that they come, and also if possible I have the red up so that I can get as many turns as blue possible. Smell like lobster from eating lobster earlier. If you pick the other one, you don't lose 10, but you get blue. And the other one, red, but you get minus 10. And I was like, really, I was just mashing and clicked that one, but it's fine there. I had the blue meter full already, so might as well get a little bit of red. Uh-oh, I gotta get that blue up again. At this point, I normally, like I said earlier, I spend the breaking ball points as I go. But at this point, I'm like hoping for either I'm hoping for an original pitch in the direction that Chick gave me the thing with shoot ball, because that up. So once I'd get it, I'd level it up right away. But I wanted get right into blue immediately on the cheat practice. So I'm like, probably just gonna go with that, and I think I do. Practice, I filled up big blue meter. Yeah, we look at the date and I'm like, oh geez, that's like nothing. Screw it. So this isn't ideal for what I normally go for. But I'm like a little. Scared to lose vitality here, so I'm doing that versus and get a little bit. I say screw it, I'm not gonna get tips from my teammates. I go to 90-90 in case good job shows up again. This is here so I don't waste the stamina right before they come. Yeah, ideally I have stamina up as well. Vitality bag. I had 2 guys with the tips. But whatever. But I want to get in, so then I use the card to make it into the fever practice as well. Yeah. PG-10, PG-15, and Flopper are all guys that I made, where I just only went for gold abilities. If you get above 600 stars and just only load them up with gold abilities, that's like your best possible chance for passing on abilities. Only have gold abilities as well, and they have one has the prominence ball and one has the this is a good time if you want to buy the injury protection. It's cheaper at this point because you leveled up the dudes that counts in the shop. Kinda see, as I was playing through, I was trying to always avoid the glove practice if possible because it just gives you quick, some technique, but a lot of quickness, which is pretty useless on the pitcher. So possible, but here I'm like, oh fuck it, I just gotta take the tips. Possible. If you were at the other route, so the with the red-haired teams, if you won the first challenge, you have to win this game and then beat him in the finals, and he can teach you his. Obviously, I'm not facing his team, so if you win this or not now, but it's always good for the points. So Try and win. Sucks when you win the first challenge and then like tie this game like 0-0 and you're like, oh, what the hell. Especially when you're playing on expert, it always feels like they just shaft you and don't give you run support. Half marathon run tomorrow. Oh, ball. What do Pitchers like randomly AA. Gave up a run. Sad time. First one, we just missed. I think we end up losing this 2-1. Out of it. A blue cactus, but there was none. I ended up going with this because I was like, wow, that was shit. Might as well flopper and PG-10. So I can get their original pitches. I think they both just have like random shoot balls, which is like funny. 4 shoot balls out of 5 on chance, but they can pass on their original pitch with the if they have a pink tips. Pink tips. Send it? I'm pretty sure I send it. I was hoping, please don't put me into fever because now I'm out of vitality. Extra, and I'm like, oh shit, and it's 1 away. Okay, level up the red here. Fucks me. And I get no vitality back, watch. Bitch. This. Shit in that head. I would have got more vitality back, but then this event comes in clutch, I get another 10 back. And I think I just go with the mentality there, because I'm like, well, at least I looked at the strength, I like scrolled through that so fast and I saw the blue mentality and it's like, hell yeah. Same clutch teaches me a gold. This one's got 2, and then if they're in a good enough mood, you can get them to give you the tips, but he looks like he needed to be in the red mood. He came through clutch last time, but not this time. Sad. Kind of seeing like all those turns, like I could have been getting extra gold tips, could have been doing all this stuff. Like this guy is nowhere near maxed out for how good he could have been. Definitely need a lot of luck. Like obviously he got a random good job appearance and successful surgery, but even with the item, he got the worst of the other good job event. Got good sense. I don't know if he would have hit 999, but good sense plus a ton of ability tips makes like a really good player. Basically, is what it comes. Also, the people that like can mess with the online storage. Oh, that's an important event because you can get a stamina discount. Obviously at this point I don't care about stamina discount, but I got that earlier. That's like a big one. You can get level 1 discount. Same option I just did. But I was saying some people do like save scumming or whatever with the online storage, so you can get like unlimited items, but I don't do that. So I like play it whenever I get the genius items or scalpels in the daily thing, because I've just been saving my store points for if I ever get a good genius picture in Akon. Triple golds tips will we get? Top all the way for that guy. I end up going with 20 on this one. How the game start. So I definitely played this a little risky because I wanted to see what golds I would get as I'm still going in. Your pitcher does way freaking worse when they oh, and I saw PG-10 here. I was like, oh shit, teach me your just that, sadly. At gold for I think top gear or whatever. So like often I'll just level up all my level 5s and I say, alright, fuck it, it's as cheap as it's gonna be. But like I want gold I would get, and at the time I was I don't know why my mic keeps doing it, it just keeps turning off. But I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna get for gold, so let me just wait because I don't know how many points I'm gonna have. Super risky if you're playing your games on expert, because like it's kind of shell off you if you don't. Kind of see later as I start getting abilities, he just like shoves in sim and I barely even do anything. But these first 2 games I think are the closest ones I have throughout the tournament. Said all that, and we don't even pitch until the 6th, and we let up 4 hits so far. Bullshit base hit through the infield. They're all bullshit hits. Always bullshit hits. By 3, so I have a decent cushion, but like could hit a slam, so just strike. It could not be like 2 bitchier hits, and all of a sudden that's 2 runs. Balls through the infield. Sudden things are scary. Again, give me the strikeout. It's ball 4. FCC. Ah shit, I'm gonna walk him again. Circle slider level 3 is not moving a lot. Dangerous right now. Get the dot. See ya later. Look back at it. Back at it. Another look back at it. Let's see. Can we get 3? Silly. Out of it. Fuck. There was really one. But you can see they just get bullshit hits for whatever reason. A lot of points. Probably the date to get that back as I go into the. Screw me again on this one. Park because it's free. Park. This is the one you gotta be careful of. It's bottom. I think he has like only like 6 golds too. He's like twice there. Release 1, which is a nice ability. Five, so I'm like, alright, now I can get it. Cheaper. I think I end up getting the lucky there. Try and boost my teammates hitting or whatever. I think I might start adding a couple just because my points are so high. 5, so I'm looking for 5/5s golds, but 5/5s, I forget. Yeah, I level up a breaking ball here because I'm like, ah shit, I almost have 900 points, might as well. Going into this. First inning, first and third, scary. Boom, get out of it. Easy peasy. Got a run. Now I have to get 3 outs though, and this dude, for whatever reason, just tees off. Got that weird like Kiyamoto like lock on shit. Luckily, got that perfectly and he can't do anything with it. But he teed off, that's a run. Uh-oh, 1-1. They still have runner in scoring position. Dot, that's perfect. Oh, just swing and miss, please. Contact, good. Get out of it. Yeah. Oh, whoa, whoa. See. Oh, we're good. But then first and third again. A home run. He hit the wall last time. A home run can tie it right here. Down 2-0. Their RBI and first and third. So now home run freaking gives them the lead. I'm like, oh fuck. Boom, pops it up. We're good, we're good. Yabe's there. Justin Yabe. Yeah. Pull me, but Bashiki closes it. GG. I think the latest I've seen a good job surgery is this next turn after this. I've gotten him once at Koshinbi. I probably should have clicked the second one because it's way too late for that's Bashiki's second event for the pitch chain. It's 5 to get him, and you can't get those events after next. But this is, I think, the last chance to this turn that I've seen. At once. Pitch, but no. I end up sleeping because I'm like, if I can get a pink tips and get someone's original pitch, I better freaking have stamina for that shit. I have a shit ton of points, and we're at Koshie now, so now I think I start getting like, oh fuck it, I'm gonna be a bunch of level 5 abilities. Very conservative. I was buying like super cheap ones at first. So at this point I see, oh, I have a shit ton of points. If I win out, I'm gonna get even. Plus I know I'm gonna get fever, I think, one more time. stop there for now, I guess. At that point, could have probably got all the 5s if I wanted, but I ended up losing, then it's like, because half the time I don't want to get a bunch of blues. So I just want to make sure the mic was still freaking on. Chuff it. First hit was in the 3rd. Looks like probably a double. Gyro ball. Like 3. Obviously you can tell I just spammed the shit out of the little corners against the AI. But Spider's clearly on this game. Big drop. Boom. I close out the whole 9th myself, and I've seen this team do some dirty things to me, though I gotta be careful. One runs in, but I don't have to pitch because there's no one in scoring position and we win. Can't choke it away. Very nice. Practice first. I'm looking. I'm like, yo, let me. I went with the on PG-15 once again, trying to get breaking ball, but no. Gave me level 4 gold tips, which is nice. I end up going with the glove because I'm like, ah, fuck it, at least I can get one more round of tips next turn. And I don't like the glove, but that was my best option on that one in this case. Now will I finally get most of the 5s? Boom, boom. I always get some of those, like I don't know Japanese obviously, and I don't typically bother to translate for the most part. So that I have down, but some of the left slur or right slur on the pitches, I always get confused with that bottom one. I don't even know what that bottom one is off the top of my head. And immediately lead off. You can see I have the right slur, which I would prefer left slur with this type of build where I have I already have a slider. Why would I want it to move? But still fine. Prefer left slur. Still dirty though. Breaking pitchers are starting to move with all these abilities. Top gear is the big one here. Top gear or whatever lets you start with like extra breaking ball stuff. Smoke it. And I'm like, oh shit. But Yabe's there. God, Yabe. You can see that obviously I brought all pitcher OBs that teach me gold abilities. You can kind of get away with that at this school because the rest of your team is like actual people that can kind of hit. If you try to do this shit at the first school, you will like very rarely get any run support. So like I've tried to, and especially because I play on expert, I'm like tried just bringing 5 pitches there. It's not really worth it as much, so I just bring 3 hitters and 2 pitchers. That's what I go with now. So that way they can actually score some runs so you can win some games. Right here, very sadly, I think I got no hip chances from my OBs here. people. Yep. That was a shitty last turn, but what can you do? And one more round looking for 5s. Did I fuck it, get the recovery? Nope, nope, not yet. That's probably left slur. Beach ball leader, very nice. And I do check it and I get that bottom one there. Not gonna get another gold of that, so I say fuck it, I grab it there. And I start spending my more points because on this turn you get a at the end of the round when you, for however many teammate arcs you completed, story arcs, you get like a shit ton of points, like almost 100 points. So I always try to get below like 500 if I can. 500s for all my categories. Breaking ball, let's see what I do. I typically try to go sub 500, I think. All in there probably. See, I'm at 787, so I'm like, oh, I'm definitely hitting 999. Even win or lose, I think, at this point. Still a shit ton of points, still a pretty good amount of money. I got this easy. I have only been using the like actual people faces if they hit 999, and like you'll see I'll go into the character creation after this and I'm like, oh, he's hit 999 easy. But right away, pick out my guy. Dots him up for strike 3, strands the runner on 3rd. Get the fuck out of here. I'm pretty sure that's all you're gonna see from this game. I don't think I have to pitch again. Roll. And that's what happens when you have a shit ton of abilities, they just roll. Do nothing. Oh, 9, 9, 10. Chick digs it. We get another gold tip. Say, I don't care who drafts me, we're going 1, baby. Say, I'm a starter. All those points for being the first pick. I only had 2 teammates, which is like pretty shit, and Yabe, which is like pretty much always. So, not a great run again in terms of that. Like, I've had like 5 to 6 teammates. I didn't get an original pitch, didn't have the extra breaking ball upgrade from good job, didn't get Yabe's, he can upgrade a breaking ball. Since in the beginning, so I wasted some points leveling up. A big thing, of course, successful good job surgery gives good sense. Shit ton of tips. If you go in trying to just get a shit ton of tips, you 5-star players. Obviously, it's not like always fun, just like it gets boring making these type of guys after a while. But I hadn't made one in a while, so I was like, screw it, let's go for it. I realized, oh shit, I just bought Poker Face, we do not want that, so I restart, and I'm like, bold. Going through, getting every goal I can, because I know I'm going to have plenty of points. I know that strikeout ability is obviously a good ability, so I'm just taking that now. Another gold, that's going to be the one ability I think I don't get. That's 68, 68, 68. If I ended up getting fly ball or ground ball hitter. If I did, I would have got ground ball, but I don't think I did. Oh, I didn't get the hitting one either. I'm out of points, but I know I need to go by mentality so I can upgrade breaking ball, because I have a shit ton of breaking ball points. So I'm like trying to debate how I want to spend the rest of these points, but clearly I can afford at least 1 breaking ball, and I'm like, and then you'll see me going through what do I want to do. I'm at 981 right now, so I still have plenty. By mentality. Try to buy a technique, I think, too, or whatever. You saw I sold all my other shit earlier too, which is obviously important. And I don't worry about getting the popular ability, especially when you get level 5 discount for going 1. Decided, what do I want to get? Do I want to get Knuckle Curve? Do I want to get the other one? I ended up going Knuckle Curve and then Vertical Slider. So this is, again, I had to debate what I wanted to do. I was looking at getting like Moving Fastball or whatever, but like I think it's kind of shit for online play, so I end up just going for a Breaking Ball. But in terms of like optimizing points wise, it would have been much, like I could have done like a couple extra top speed if I went the other way. And star wise, I think I would have been technically a higher star if I went like top speed instead. You can see I need like one of each to do those, and I'm gonna need two technique, mentality, and 4 Breaking Ball. Yeah, 2 technique, 1 mentality. So that's like a lot. 7 books versus just trying to get the Moving Fastball plus other shit, but whatever. That was me checking how many books I can buy. That's like the quick check. Just how many books I can afford. So I know I can afford 8. I know I needed 7. And the mic shuts off one last time, but now we're good. It's me just still planning it out. Obviously, just didn't want to fuck up because we were hitting 999, baby. Come on. Start going one at a time. I'm like, all right, fuck up. Next, and then I go back again and check Breaking Ball. Another out, but wanted to make sure. Alright, yes, 4. Okay. By 4. Wait, could I have done not worth it. Obviously with all the ability and stuff, the Breaking Balls get upgraded too, so not able to not 7s. Breaking Balls, not my favorite combo because everything is to the right, but definitely could be worse. Types of pitches like the Vertical Slider with the Knuckle Curve and Slider, I like that kind of combo, but I do wish I had something going to the left. Try to like get some in on the hands type of contact. 999, I still have 1 more book to spend. I end up going mentality, yeah. I wanted to hit to get her stuff because I did give him Intimidator, so I was like, well, gotta make it somewhat worth it. Could have gotten 1 more top speed there, but I was like, 145 is a nice round number, fuck it. Top speed's not gonna make a big difference at this point. I could have got, I think, Fly Ball or whatever, or Ground Ball pitcher, but honestly, I just saw that while I was going right now. I'm like, fuck that. I'm just gonna level up contact. Final guy. End here. I'm gonna post the code after this, but thank you everyone for watching. Nice guy, 999, easy. Just get good sense. Lots of tips.